Next album we'd like to talk about is a flop shot or a high lob shot. Sometimes you get in a situation where you've short-shotted yourself, you've got to go over a bunker, and the pin is tucked really close. So you need a shot that's going to come out really high and land like a sack of feed. There's two types of swings in this game. One is a V shot, which means you're hinging the hands up, like we talked about in a lot of the other shots. The hinge and a hold creates a V-type pattern, which means it's a little steeper and it's coming in to help you get out of high grass, to get out of various situations like that. A V shot puts more spin on it. The second shot is a U shot, so it's got kind of a U shape this way. As I take it away, my setup changes on these flop shots. I'm getting wider here because what I'm trying to do is have a U shape at the bottom of my swing. If I come in with the club face opened up again and I do not cock my wrist, what happens is the ball will come out with very little spin, almost like a sack of feed, and it won't go anywhere when it lands. So a V shot means cocking my wrist up, hitting down on it, and it's spinning. On a flop shot, you want to go more like a U shot. So I'm much wider with my stance because I'm trying to make the club level through here. As I take it away, I don't want to do anything with my wrist, but as I swing it through, when it lands right here, that ball ought to stop on a dime right there as it comes through. So again, the setup is very similar to a bunker shot. I'm getting a little wider, getting my knees bent quite a bit more. As I take it away, only thing I'm not doing is I'm not cocking my wrist up like any other shot because I'm trying to make this a U-type shot at the bottom. So no wrist hinge on the backswing. As it comes through, it'll go. Again, as with this shot as with any other shot, we want to make sure that there's no loft changing through impact. There's no leaning back. There's no flipping with these hands. One last time, I'm over the ball. Knees are bent just like a sand wedge, like a sand shot. I'm taking away with no wrist hinge. As it comes out, it's very high. And when it lands, it usually doesn't go very far at all. A U-shaped shot has a much longer, wider, flatter bottom to it. In that shot, you want to make sure that you're not cocking the wrist on the backswing. And that's how the flop shot is created. You're trying to make a nice, wide angle at the bottom. So if you cock your wrist up too early, like a hinge and hold method, the club is going to be too steep into the ball. When you hit that ball that way, the ball is going to have a little bit of room to land on the green one time and then start to spin. With a U shot, the ball comes down like a sack of potatoes. So we're just trying to make sure the stance is real wide, ball position slightly forward. We're taking it back without hinging the wrist, keeping the club as low as possible on both sides of the ball to the ground.